Greetings everyone, and Great here for another Age of Empires 3 replay. So on the right side is the red British, we have McCleves. Spawn those the blue British, we have force underscore of underscore iron. Thank you. Manor house now being built. I wonder, mirror matchups? I tend not to like the mirror matchups, but when it comes to Age of Empires series, I don't really have a whole lot of replays to choose from. But at least in mirror matchups in Age of Empires 3, there can be quite a bit more variety thanks to the way how their decks are able to be built and or selected and or deployed.
Yes.
Or I guess the word is, and never mind. Gonna make a stupid X or a NOR joke, but that's probably not gonna be great. Let's see. Both players are going for food, no villagers wood, so the initial age up is going the same. No weird, oh, I'm going to get all my manor houses in age 1 build. Oh, see you later. Perhaps on, well, Couple Heroes 2 on Monday, Couple Heroes 1 on Wednesday. So one of those 2 dates. Or Age of Empires 4 tomorrow. Shipment could be brought in for our British player number 1. This is the blue British player. The blue British player's deck is Have Wood. He's going for manor houses. Got villagers, Virginia Company. Greenwich Time, villagers, Woodwood Coin, Longbowmen, Musketeers, Frontier Defenses, Advanced Arsenal, Hanover Allies, villagers, Longbowmen, Yeomen, Musketeers, Coldstream Guards, Hussars, Cavalry Combat, Falconets, Advanced Artillery, Fort, Gentleman the Pike, Factory. And we got Fast Fortress, so I wonder which player selected their deck first. If one person saw like the Fast Fortress deck, he may have countered with the Manor House deck. If the other person, maybe the Manor House deck got deployed on the field, and the other player's like, yeah, I'm gonna go for Fast Fortress and rush out some cannon. I wonder if they inspected each other's decks. By the way, the Fast Fortress player, we got Villagers, Greenwich Time, Woodwood Coin, Musketeers, Scots Guards, Advanced Arsenal, Glorious Revolution, Settlers, Wood Coin, Longbowmen, Yeomen, Musketeers, Coldstream Guards, Hussars, Falconets, Giant Grenadier, Higher Giant Grenadiers, Longbowmen, Gentleman the Pike, Concrete Rockets, Infinite Rockets, Factory. I can see a Fast Fortress, Fast Falconet build wouldn't be half bad against the Fast or Mass Manor build. Blue, it has 11 villagers on wood, and red has a lot of villagers onto food. So we could see, yep, we do see the, well, no, that's age 2. We now have the governor being selected. Over here, do got the governor. So the Fast Fortress player went for a slower age 2. 3 villagers on coin, a number of villagers on food, a handful on wood, so he's going for more of a mixed approach. There it goes, there's a large number of villagers on coin. So he's going for a balanced approach. We got more of a focus approach here. Going for food and wood. Going for the hunting doggos and the very fine coat. The governor does give access to an outpost wagon for defense. When it comes to natives of the map, you could see the Tengri Shrine, which gave you access to Lipkar Tartars, which against British, maybe not so great because they tend to go more on the Musketeers and the primary Longbowns. Longbowns would be a very good counter to this, but some of the local doggos could be very useful. After all, dogs are not classified as heavy nor light infantry, so they won't receive any bonus damage from longbowmen. So the Tengri wolves may be a bit better. Yeah, cows, very nice, or yaks. They tend to talk back. And we've got the wooden horses, and I just realized we do have a proxy stable outpost and manor houses. I was not paying attention. Red has gone for 2 trade posts. And may as well. Red's going Fast Fortress. Blue's deck suggests actually mass manor houses, but it may be a fake out in order to ambush his opponent with something. Red has no village on coin. He's relying on coin shipments, looks like. So he may aim for a good number of hussars.
Yes.
We got a round of redcoats. Well, they're not redcoats yet. Then you go the bayonet mode. One villager does go down there. One of the hussars go down as well. Fast Fortress player is want more musketeers. He's not going for Fast Fortress anymore. Going for good number of musketeers. I could easily overwhelm all this infrastructure, getting him some experience. Let's see, what does Red see here? Red may or may not see it. I don't know if the replay is smart enough to hide stuff, but look at how much Red has not explored on the map. Red has not really explored all too much. While Blue has explored a decent amount. We got more hussars being plotted up by Blue. And of course, spacebar allows me to re-hit the same button hit over here. And if it's vision mode, it's turn on and off fog war, which can be nice, but I won't switch between players. And I don't know any other button to do that. If it would, I would definitely rebind it.
Ready.
We got a good number of musketeers deployed on out here. Need some decent damage there. We do also have salt mines on this map. Salt mines do have a 10,000 coin deposit of delicious salt. After all, salt goes great with everything. Like popcorn, you should always add a bit of popcorn to your salt. Hussars do fall back there. Blue does have a barracks here. Deploying out, got 2 barracks here. Bringing a shipment of musketeers and deploying up more musketeers. So this is another 10 more musketeers. Oh, wait, that's 12. I can't count. Red has a decent force of defensive musketeers. Red he's going for his age up, going for a shipment of wood. If he sees all the longbowmen, or not longbowmen, musketeers, it could be a good idea to go for some longbowmen. He's aging up to the Mohawk Statesman, which will give him a handful of native Mohawk or Haudenosaunee Mohawk tomahawks. That will basically be a zero population musketeer variant, a more or less disposable unit, but a supplementary force, which causing no population, which tend to not be an issue for British players, because they tend to spam with manor houses. But having 0 population units upon age up is not bad.
Yes.
Blue's not pushing forward with a sizable army. Red needs to get out some more musketeers. This outpost will buy him some time. Blue's now bringing some pikemen to bring it for some good torches. They know how to light a fire. More manor houses being built. The Mohawk Haudenosaunee tomahawks are now pulling a few. They offer also anti-cavalry damage at range, so they're more or less their own variant rather than heavy infantry. But nice on engage. Hussar is going to go on down. They do offer 16 damage while maintaining regular attack speed, so they're not great for these musketeers, like regular tomahawks. Some of the tomahawks are going to go on down. All the tomahawk spears went down. Blue has a force of 10 here. Got 10 villagers inside of the town citizens, getting 9 damage per shot, providing good fire support, but Red is starting to great. Does get around longbowmen. Blue is not going for any more forces. He was not planning to follow up the attack with anything. Following up a shipment of wood. He has a lot of food on the field. Still going for a good number of villagers on chopping down trees. He only has 6 manor houses in the field, so he's now going to transition to his mass manors, though does not have Virginia Company researched. He may wait until that's researched. And red, in my opinion, since he has the age-up advantage, most civilizations don't really have a counter to, or adequate counter to falconets, so he could eye for a temporary transition to falconet dragoon composition. Falconets would be good against all infantry. Dragoons help engage the one thing that can counter them from age 2, the hussar. Or even just falconet pikemen. I'm biased towards falconets and heavy cannons because they put holes in many things. Big holes. The pikeman's doing a good job. Torch down all the trade posts up here. Blue has replaces the trade posts with his own. Going for more hussars. More musketeers and villagers. Though he's a little bit low on food to get out more villagers. 35 versus 32 villagers, and blue is transitioned to a fishing economy. I was not expecting that. Maybe because he doesn't want to take time to spend a shipment on Virginian Company, so instead of going for manor houses, he's just going to go for fishing boats. You can always go for a Virginian Company later. He may keep that shipment for his next age. He has 14 villagers on coin, not enough villagers on food.
Ready?
Oh, this explorer's named Duke of Wellington.
Ready?
The Duke of Wellington is stabbing the musketeers. And up here, this explorer's name is Martin Thompson. Probably randomly generated name. Trade posts being built. Did you have more musketeers being pulled on the field? Red has a sizable army now advancing. And now do now have the veteran musketeer research for the red player, for the red coats. For the blue coats, we got more musketeers and fishing boats. So Britannia rule the waves and the red coats. I'm going with stupid for all the sayings, aren't I? Trade post goes on down.
Yes. Come on then, man.
These fishing boats may want to migrate to more in sea and get the salmon there. More musketeers been pulled up by our blue. We do have an army of 42 here. His army is actually eyeing for a counterattack over here. Has an army of 18, 5 pikemen, so that's a good amount of torch damage. But this area, he has no arm to stop this, so he's going to go for a base race. But currently right now, blue does not have enough DPS for a base race situation. Pikemen are good and all, but that's basically another 3 torches for his army size. So I would effectively say it's about 21 units for torches versus 21 musketeers, and longbow are basically half, so 30. As offhand math. That is really bad math. Sorry, these are British maths. Either way, settler does go down there and start to siege the town center first, and blue does have advantage. Red's trying to fall back. Handful of musketeers here and villagers. These are better musketeers now, offer a bit more damage and health. These villagers don't know what the second men are, so their damage output is 3. And red is one of those good number of villagers. Red has 42 villagers. 35 are inside the town center. Town center is taking some more damage. And the red coats have a ride. The red coats are reveling. Villagers do pop on out. Town center will be torched. Red's starting to migrate up north. And red could take time to destroy all this infrastructure.
Yes.
It's Army 43 versus an army of 36, but of course these are also veteran musketeers. The Longbone are not veteran just yet, but they're still an adequate backline unit. It has a good number of them as well. 25, that will put holes or arrows in all of those musketeers, no problem. All the infrastructure will be torched on down. Red is really trying to pump up that town center. And he could just actually not build a town center, just to build just more manor houses to get more villager production. By the way, town center is being built. Blue's now trying to attack Explode base. Red's going to be torching this stuff. Trying to take down the collect the coin. And he will be spot this force. The blue coats are coming. The blue coats are coming. And now got this church being torched.
I feel me stronger now.
Town center now being built. And it's going for a secondary town center. How many manor houses does Red have? Has 17 out of 20, so he can't really squeeze out anymore. Blue has how many manor houses himself? Has access to 16 out of 20 as well, so it's built a good number, and so has a good number of fishing boats on the field. Got now the stagecoach research and the steel traps. He can now age up. He's aging up with the bishop. That'll allow him to move diagonally a little bit better towards his opponent's town center. Town centers. That'll give him a nice bit of experience, form of rebate, and now you can task them all to something else. But usually I try to keep, first I like the experience shipments, because I like getting all my cards in. I build my deck and I want all the cards. Either way, he is aging up, no shipment available. So he will have another shipment soon, so, you know, going the Falconets or the Advanced Artillery can both be pretty good. Yeah, maybe in the fort. I could say one of these three cards could be useful. Maybe Yeoman? Either way, Falconets now deployed in the field. Log Flume's now being researched. It's a good ride in Roller Coaster Tycoon. Secondary town center now built. One villager will get hacked apart. Blue does have a slight villager advantage. Red's Falconets rotating around. No, does have a handful of Hussars in the region. You need to keep those musketeers nearby. Yep. Doesn't spot the Falconets just yet, which is good. They'll just sneak inside the town center. And a church does go down. Falconets push way forward. Good damage there. Blue's now backing off. His army is much smaller, 35 versus 59. Red's Explorer does go down. The Duke of Wellington is now down.
Commandment.
Town Watch is now being researched, and also the research we shall not talk about. How many fishing boats has he built?
Yes.
10, a decent number. I don't know what's a good number, but that will give him plenty of food income. He's going for the fishing lines as well to get more fish for his chips. Shipment of falconets for blue as well. And now he's also bringing chests of coin and one experience from, one experience shipment. They'll just make it hit. This is quite a bit of force deployed out by red. Blue's army is now eyeing for a counterattack. There's going to be a lot of manor houses to torch through. He's got to be a bit of a home wrecker to get through all of that. We do not the culturing guards being shipped on in. All that stuff will go down. Blue has some villages here and there. He may want to migrate out of there.
Yes.
British town center is taking some damage from the various. It's both British. The red town center is taking some damage there. Musketeers right forward. Got both of them have veteran musketeers. No veteran musketeers. Got the militia here. He may want the militia here before the town center gets torched. Various resources here, including and plants more falconets. Blue is. Militia firing away. Villagers migrating to the other town center. One falconet does go down. Because some more villagers with the falconet, and both falconets do go down. Red's army falling on back. Villagers migrating back on home. Baron Longbowman researched by the red player.
Yes.
Azar's pushing down south over here. Just more infrastructure being wiped on out. There's artillery foundry and the advanced arsenal.
Ready.
Falconets provide some fire support. Or some retaliation, I should say.
Yes.
Musketeers being overran. Now got a shipment of giant grenadiers. They are an effective light infantry unit. No, they're actually heavy infantry, not light infantry. They have 36 damage, 2 AoE. Let's all getting some decent damage. Blue's army will be cleaned on up. You will save the other town center. A couple of the giant grenadiers do survive as well. They do offer only 12 range, so don't have increased range.
Commandment.
Longbowman's taking some fire there. I think he should push forward. He may be worried about those falconets. Red's falconets push away forward. Sam's speakeasy has been built, so he's gone for. The red player has gone for a tavern. Going for a round of Jaegers. Oh, that should be fun. I do like Jaegers and Highlanders. They're a good unit. You got Jaegers with Santa hats and the Highlanders wearing kilts.
Commandment.
Who has a small force here, just to prevent harassment.
You think that ye ransomed me?
Blue's got Explorer back.
Ready.
Falconets could receive some attacks here. Blue's Falconets get a great volley there. Red still has some longbowmen cross the river in a cinematic position. Red's Falconets push way forward. Blue's Falconets are very stacked up. You can get some good splash damage there. Gets a good hit there, but the Falconets are still alive. Red's lost one. Red's lost both. Blues are still both. They're wounded but alive, which means they can get good shots on in. Longbowman maybe will finish off pretty quickly. They only have 20 health. Oh, got extra health. What actually got him additional health? Is that advanced arsenal shipment that gives him additional health? Is that what happened there? I can't remember what all of the upgrades are. There must have been an advanced arsenal health to get increased health. I don't remember what all the advanced arsenal shipments are, but they have 10% additional health, which may allow them to survive a volley from the falconets. That maybe would have happened. These falconets have, what, 100 damage?
Yes.
So that little bit there allows them to win the artillery war. That's actually a pretty good thing to remember. Either way, Blue's going for a fort and socket bayonets. Red has a now pair of culverins in the field. They do 160 damage per shot. They will two-shot the falconets still. The church once again gets torched down. Was that the third church being torched? Church being torched? Ah, I can't. I'm just slurring all of my words today. And I don't drink. Other than unhealthy amounts of caffeine. Falconet gets sniped. Ah, he just went for seed drill. He must have some mills on the field. Nope, Red has mills in the field. Can't really claim any more fauna. This stuff is a little bit too forward, so he's forced to go for the farm economy now.
Yes.
And this is not Age of Empires 4, where they get absurd farming bonuses. And Dennis Castle not being put on the flank. Just waiting his opponents want to advance the flank and threaten the trade. So Blue's in a great position, while Red seems like they've been having a great army the entire time. Blue, it just feels like doing quite well. Fishing boats are vulnerable to cannon fire. Because one cannon has to do times 10 damage, so that's 400 damage per shot. Large overkill on the fishing boats. The fishing boat named the fishing boat. So the fishing boats don't really bother naming their ships or their boats like any other good captain. Red and Hussar and the pillage research for Blue. Red is signed for more musketeers. Blue has now advanced to the industrial age, so maybe I'm for some factories. Some rockets would not be half bad. Going for the Iron Horse. Blue's now trying to advance. Blue has a lot of infrastructure which Red needs to destroy. Those do go down. There's actually... While there's a lot of manor houses here, nothing really critical. Its manor houses do have 140 costs. If we lose all the manor houses, he can simply get the Virginia Company, and then he can just simply get more villagers with his manor houses. All these villagers are going down. It's Boston all over again. It's just much worse, and out in the open, and not in town.
Yes.
We do now have the Scots Guard being researched by Red. Who actually has a trading post here. You can get out some research here. Mounted units and pets move faster. Cumins, local area, that's yaks. And Calvin Shock can be trained faster. Wolves are nice, but they're not going to be too particularly useful against those musketeers and falconets. And maybe the Lepkar Tatars, the Tatar archers, be good against those Hussars. He has gotten better in Hussar research, but that's about it. Culverins firing away. Blue's falconets push way forward. Right, so has quite a bit of an army here. Has an army of 80 versus an army of 61, but good number of them are Hussars. We're coming for a flank. The Hussars have overrun their artillery. Blue's artillery is starting to get shot up quite a bit. Blue falconets remain. Red's takes another one before Blue's lost all of his artillery, so one falcon is still in the field, which can do some serious work.
Yes.
No red coat research. Still got a good number of veteran longbowmen here as well. Red looks like he will lose out. Has some Jaeger still in the field as well. And Red does cast a GG, looks like. As Angrade saying, thank you for watching, and on to the next replay.